Hello friends, my name is RubyWire, and before we get started, this is something a little bit different, but I just want to announce we have a Discord server up and running, so there will be links to that down in the description below. If you want to join, it's just a cool place to hang out, have fun, maybe get some sneak peeks behind the scenes stuff that I'm going to be doing. Don't quite know what we're going to do with it yet, other than just have a chill hangout space, but if you want to do that, link is down in the description below. Alright, so this is entirely different from the type of stuff that I usually do. I've never really been one for vlogging, so this is a little bit weird. So if it's a bit jumpy, if it's a bit choppy because of my editing, bear with me. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing here. I don't have a video, or I don't have a live stream going up today. So if you were expecting that on the channel, I'm sorry to disappoint. I am not currently able to be live streaming right now, so we're doing this special video instead. I figured it might be a good time to talk about this too, because I bring it up every now and then in videos, but I never really go super in depth on my personal life with stuff. So I figured, why not? Like, people don't follow channels, they follow people. So maybe I've just been doing this whole thing wrong. Maybe I'm not putting myself out there enough. So that's what I'm gonna try and do here. So, in this vlog, there's a lot that I want to talk about. This is so strange to be vlogging. I never thought I'd do this. But in this vlog, there's a lot that I want to talk about, including, being a YouTuber, amateur. I just do it for a hobby. Working, doing other hobbies that I have, balancing all of this with college, with the personal life. So that's really what I want to get into, is talking about how I balance my life. So obviously we can start with YouTube. I upload videos 3 times a week, and I stream on weekends if I can. If I'm at college, I can stream on the weekends because I have the Wi-Fi that lets me. I can't do that at home, so sometimes I will do, or now especially I'm picking up doing 4 videos a week when I'm at home. That way I make up for that extra stream slot that I would usually have. And that's been going fine. I see a lot of people, especially on Reddit, I saw a lot of people who were trying to do YouTube that were just uploading maybe once, twice, 3 times a week, or honestly more than 7 times a week. And I mean, whatever works for you, but I've noticed that a lot of these channels that are uploading 1 video every week, or that are uploading multiple videos every week, aren't growing. And that's not to say that I'm growing a lot better than these other channels, because yeah, if you're uploading a lot of videos, you're having a lot of content out there, which is really nice to have. And if you're uploading 1 video every month or so, you can spend a lot more time working on that video, make sure it's better quality. But even then, it's still hard to get videos seen, to get them out to the big public world and let everyone see it. So I've really realized that doing anywhere between 3 and 5 videos a week, it's not impossible, and it's honestly a lot more fun. I think a lot more rewarding, at least personally. I'm doing 6 different types of games every week now, 7 if you count my streams or my weekend games, and even starting next year I'm hoping to have 4 uploads a week as well as a stream, or 5 uploads a week for winters and summers when I can't stream. So there's a lot that I really want to do with that. That being said, I definitely know that I'm not growing huge. I'm not a giant channel that's amazing and that everyone likes to come to. I'm just a dude who had some money that he saved up, spent it. I already had a decent computer. I bought a nice little microphone. I bought a webcam. The capture card was what really helped me, but even then, my lights, they're just desk lights. Everything that I have, the green screen was a gift. And yeah, you can see the green screen flapping in the background. I didn't think I needed to turn it on for this video, but there's a lot that goes into it. And while I'm not getting a lot of results on the channel, I'm getting a lot of results internally. I say it all the time. I started this channel because I was really bad at holding myself accountable for things, and it turns out doing YouTube has really helped me with that. I used to always start things and never finish them. Books, TV shows, homework projects, even video games, which I loved when I was young, and I still love them, so I don't know why I'm saying when I was young, but YouTube has held me accountable for it. And I've said it before that it always upset me when other channels would have like 14 or 15 episodes of a series, and I'd be like, oh cool, the game's here, and then they'd like stop halfway through the game and I never got to see the ending of it. And that's not the channel I want to be, so I always want to finish what I do. So that's really a lot of the reason why I do YouTube. Plus I love it, it's just so much fun. And I mean, even in doing YouTube, I've started like going back to some of my older hobbies too. So yeah, I mean, I have other hobbies in my life again. The big one that's taking up a lot of my time is I'm writing a book. I don't want to get too much into that because I'm not quite sure if it's going to be a book that I'm going to publish. I would really like to if it turns out well, because this is something I've wanted to do for a long time. But yeah, I'm writing a book, so that's super exciting for me. I've been doing a page a day right now. As of when I'm recording this, I'm going to date myself, but it's the 18th of February as I'm recording this, and I think I have 49 or 50 pages written. So I've been adhering to it. I've been doing it once a day. I mean, and this next one isn't so much a hobby as it is like a personal thing, but I didn't work out a whole lot before, and I've kind of let myself go a little bit. I forget which episode it was, but there was an episode of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. It may have been Eggman is thick. It might have been that episode where I stood up to the camera and I pushed my stomach out and I was thick. But I really kind of let my health go, both physically and a little bit mentally for a while there. That the mental health is a story for another time. I'm sure at some point in my life I'll put that out there and explain all that. But as of right now, like, my physical health was something that I was really realizing wasn't going great. And I mean, I have body issues, like I have a separation in my shoulder from a car accident, and I have pain in my neck and back from the same car accident. I actually started working out again. I've been working out 3 days a week. I started last week, so I've only been doing it for a little while, but by putting it on the internet, I'm holding myself accountable to it, and I really want to start working out maybe 4 or 5 times a week, because I do care about my body, and I do want to look and feel my best. So that's something else that I've been doing. And oh my gosh, working. I won't say what university I'm from. People who know me will know which university I go to. Please, friends, do not share that. I don't want the university or anything. I don't want anything to happen to anyone that I know because of people knowing my university. But where I go to college, I'm a resident advisor. So essentially, if you don't know what a resident advisor is, we call ourselves RAs. My job essentially is to keep 48 teenagers alive who actively want to be dead. So it's not the easiest thing in the world, but it's such a rewarding job. I love this job so much. Honestly, a lot of what I want to do with my life comes from being an RA. More steps further down in my life will come from that. And whether or not YouTube sprouts into something amazing for me or not, it's whatever. I mean, I have YouTube as a hobby for a reason. It's not something that blows up for everyone anymore. And as much as I would love that, it's just unrealistic. But I still do it because it's something that I enjoy. But I have other goals and aspirations in life, like writing and publishing a book or multiple books. That would be amazing. But yeah, I mean, I'm doing YouTube. I'm uploading multiple days a week. I'm doing live streams. I'm writing my book. I'm working out. I'm an RA. And if you don't know, being an RA is not an easy job. Like I said, trying to keep people alive who actively want to die, not the easiest thing in the world. But on top of that, there's paperwork that comes with it every week. There are meetings that come every week. Some bi-weekly meetings. There's just so much to do with this job, and it takes up a lot of time. And on top of that, I'm taking my classes for my major. I'm a communications major. I was an education major. For anyone who didn't know, I changed my major. I think I brought it up in a video some while back, but I can't remember. But yeah, I changed my major. I'm now a communications major. I've been asked a few times though, like how I'm doing, like my mental health and whatnot. And while I have my mental health issues that I'll get into at some point, a lot of times people ask me, like, am I taking time for myself? Am I de-stressing? Am I taking like mental health days? Am I, what do they call it? Am I doing self-care? And a lot of times I really don't think so. Like every now and then when I stream, I'm playing video games and just enjoying myself, which is amazing. But a lot of times it's not really something like that. Like, I don't see myself as needing self-care or mental health days or anything. And that's not to say I'm better than people who do. Like, everyone works in their own way. But like over the course of doing all of this, working, doing YouTube, having my hobbies, being in college, I've just gotten good at balancing a lot of stuff. And I think it really does come with experience. Like, I've only been doing this a little over a year now. And at first I was doing 3 videos a week, maybe an occasional extra video. I wasn't live streaming. They were short, simple videos, not a lot of edits. I would just plug it into my editor, cut off a little bit at the beginning and the end, maybe some stuff in between, and then export, upload, yada yada, bada bing, bada boom, we have videos. Whereas now, especially with some of the series that are going to be coming out later this year, there's more edits, there's a lot more stuff that goes into them, and they take a little bit longer, but they're not stressful. Like, I enjoy what I do, both for college, for my job, for YouTube, my hobbies. Everything that I'm doing is something that I really enjoy doing. And I think that's really where it comes down to, like, I don't want to say the difference between me and other people, but where a lot of people end up, I think, is that they're in a job or they're at a college or they're studying something and they just don't like what they're doing. And I didn't. When I was in education, I thought I'd love it, but it turns out it wasn't for me. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, people will tell you all the time, there's nothing wrong with changing your major, and there's not. I'm still on track to graduate, so it's fine. I did a year of a major that I wasn't going to do, and I'm still on track to graduate. It's fine. People all the time will end up in, like, dead-end jobs or in colleges putting so much debt on themselves for something that they're not even going to enjoy, like, in the end. And in the end being after college when they actually go and get a job. Whereas, I don't mean this to say that I'm better than other people, but I think I really have figured out myself. Like, I know where I want to be in life. I know what I want to do in life. And I guess I'm fortunate in that regard, because not a lot of people do. But there's not just one thing I want to do. And I think that's another thing that people don't realize, is that people feel like they're stuck only having the option to do one thing. Like, when you're young, it's, what do you want to be when you grow up? Oh, I want to be a fireman, or oh, I want to be a police officer, or oh, I want to work at Home Depot like my dad. My dad doesn't work at Home Depot. I'm just using random examples. But I feel like a lot of times people feel like they only have one option, one venue in life, when in reality that doesn't have to be the case. Like, yeah, I could go to college, get my dream job after college, and I could still write, I could still publish, I could still be an author, provided that my writing's actually any good. I'm not entirely sure what good writing really is, or what constitutes it. Or like, say something on YouTube did blow up, and I was all of a sudden getting subscribers and watch time and amazing stuff, and my life turned around there. I wouldn't leave college. I would want to do both of these things. I don't see a problem with that either. I feel like a lot of times people think that there's a problem with it. But if you love what you're doing, do a lot. Like, it only makes sense. And granted, yes, further down the line, I would like to, have and raise a family, and that would take up a lot of time. But even then, that's something I've always known I wanted to do, and I'm sure I would love to do it. Yeah, it'll take time. Yeah, there will be commitments. But it doesn't mean I have to stop what I do. There's so much to life and life is short. Like, there's a lot. I'm kind of all over the place with this. It's my first time. Let me have this. But there's so much out there. It's a big world, and I know people hear that all the time, like, do what you want, do what you love, and you'll never work a day in your life. And I always thought, yeah, right, that's horseshit. But it's really not. Like, I say there's a lot of work with what I do. And, I mean, YouTube, it's just so much fun. Just getting to play video games, edit them, just, like, I get to have a good time doing that. So there's no real work there for me. Or writing my book. It's a creative outlet that I used to do when I was young, that I always wanted to come back to, but could never really muster the courage to. And YouTube really motivated me to do that, which is amazing. I never thought that would happen. And then, like, college, I'm in a major that I love. I'm doing communications. I've always been one to talk. I've always been talkative. I've always liked being the center of attention and, like, making people happy and getting people together, and just, it's something that I love. And being a resident advisor, like, my job is to befriend people and make sure that they're doing okay and make sure that they're having a good time. And I love that. It's like everything that I love in my life revolves around me wanting to make other people feel better. Like, I'm doing YouTube because I just hope that I can reach out to someone who is having a bad day or something and just needs someone to cheer them up. And I've said this before, but further down the line, the one thing that I really, really want to do with YouTube is charity live streams. That is something that I've seen so many people do, and that seems like such a cool thing to do. And if I could do charity live streams at some point in my YouTube career, I would be incredibly, incredibly happy. That is something I've always wanted to do, and I don't know how to get there, but I'm not going to stop until I can. And that's the thing. Like, I want to put the time and effort into this so that I can get there. But, like, with YouTube, like I said, I want to reach out to people. I want to make people happy. I want to change lives. I want to make a difference in someone's life, even if it's only for a day. Even if it's only for an hour. I want to make someone's life better. And my hobby of writing a book. Entertainment. Obviously, I want to entertain people. Like, the book is there so that people have some form of media to entertain them. Or with my college, communications. I want to have that degree because I like talking to people. I like bringing people together. I like making people feel good. And being an RA, I'm just taking care of people, and it's what I would love to do. And having a family is essentially the same thing. But granted, that would be happening way down the line. I'm not anywhere near ready for that. But there's all this stuff that I realize it all centers around other people and making other people's lives better, or just making people happier. And I think when you find something that you really love doing, and for me that's helping other people and making other people happy, I think when you find something like that you love doing, if you can find anything in your life that even remotely relates to that, hold on to that. I know people will end up in these dead-end jobs no matter what, but if you find something that genuinely makes you happy, that's amazing. If you can find multiple things in your life that make you happy, don't choose. Don't overwork yourself by any means. Like, I know I've gotten really, really good at balancing my life, my personal life, my work life, my hobbies. I've gotten really good at that. And I know other people are not great with time management or with managing different aspects of their lives. But if you can find multiple things in your life that make you happy, don't let go of that. Like, that's special. That doesn't happen for everyone. And I hope that's, like, I know we're 20 minutes in now, and I'm going to wrap up soon, but I know not everyone will have watched this far. But if you did, if you can be the one person who I can help, I guess, inspire almost, please do not let go of what makes you happy in life. There will be moments where maybe you have a choice between a lower paying job that you would love and a higher paying job that you would hate. You really have to decide what's best for you. Like, if you need the finances, I completely understand, but at some point you have to be happy too. There was a video that one of my friends showed me about the work-life balance, and if I can find the video, I'll link it, but I'm not sure that I'll be able to. But they made a great point in saying that that the work-life balance should really be a life-work balance, because your life comes before everything else. And I've honestly thought about that video a lot in thinking about what I'm doing with my life. And I want my life to be fun, and I want work to be a part of my life that can also be fun. I want something in my life that I'm doing that's bringing me money to be fun. And that's why I'm doing all of this stuff. I'm doing YouTube, I'm writing a book, I'm a communications major, I'm an RA, I'm doing all of this stuff because it's fun and I enjoy it. And yeah, YouTube might never make me money, and I might never publish a book and become a published author, and I might never go any further with the RA position, but even if I finish college and I get a degree, which I definitely plan on doing, I'll have something. Yeah, things fall apart, things fall through, but it doesn't mean that everything has to hinge on money. Money can be nice, yes, but happiness is amazing. Like, I know it's hard for some people to be happy. It's been hard for me to be happy for a long time too, and it took a lot for me to figure out what makes me happy. And again, that's something I'd like to talk about maybe at another time in a different vlog about my mental health. But finding what makes you happy is very important. And if you can find aspects of your lives that multiple things make you happy doing, hold on to that. If that's like the one takeaway, I want people to know it's okay to have multiple things in their lives that they want to do. If you find something in your life that makes you happy, amazing. But if you have multiple things, that's very special. And don't let go of that stuff. So, that's my first vlog. I hope it went well. Gosh, I didn't think I'd be able to talk on for 20 minutes. Dang. Okay, well, yeah, so this was in lieu of a live stream. So, I'm very, very sorry that we couldn't get a live stream. I had other stuff going on this weekend. Talking about my balance, my ability to balance, it's just, you know, ironic. But I did want to get a video up because I do want to be able to maintain that, at least 3 videos, if not 4, if I don't get a live stream. I want to maintain that because I don't want to be a channel who misses an upload because of some outside factor. So, here's the video, and I hope you enjoy it. Again, I hope you enjoyed. Next week, we will have Sunny 2, Episode 4, Dead Space, Episode 24, and Pokemon Coliseum episode 18, and then I think we will have a live stream next week, if I'm not mistaken. We should have a live stream next week. I'm actually trying to lengthen the Dragon Quest live streams because it's a long game, and I want to enjoy the game, but I also want to get through it because I don't want to be playing it well into 2022. I'm hoping by next semester I will actually be able to start Dark Souls as a live stream, so we'll see how that goes. But enough about that. I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's a little different from my content area, but I kind of want to branch out into new things too because, you know, I enjoy doing so much stuff, so why should I just limit myself to one thing or another? So, thank you for tuning into this vlog. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.